Hi Sagittarius, how are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Anisa from the Stereo. This is going to be your love messages as a general reading and a guided messages. So the roles might get reversed or it may or may not resonate with you. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down in the description box below for a personal reading with me, okay? So this is going to be a you versus them format. I'm going to be pulling card about who is it that we're going to be talking about today and what their current energy is like, your challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and we're going to clarify them. And wow, I'm also going to be pulling some advice card for you by the end of the session, okay? In the past, you have the Knight of Pentacles and you also have the Three of Swords in upright position. There was a situation that hurt you deeply here in the past. Somebody whom you've had an unwavering devotions, loyalty to words. Turns out this person hurt you, okay? Now, in the present moment, you have the Chariot and you also have the Eight of Cups in upright position. I feel that at this present moment, you are ready to leave behind the things that are very familiar to you and you are step by step, really trying to emotionally connect, emotionally detach yourself away from this connection whatsoever. In the future, you have the Two of Cups and you also have the Page of Cups in upright position. I do see in the future, there might be a bit of an offering when it comes to love, whether it's a new love or a past love. We're going to clarify in a moment, but I feel that in the future, you're going to be finding somebody who shared so much more similarity with you. Somebody who's going to make you feel butterflies in your stomach, and somebody who's going to get you to be much more creative in a way that you express yourself. Now, from this person's side, their energy, they have the Three of Wands, they have the Ten of Cups, and they also have the Ten of Pentacles in upright position. This person is truly strategizing a way of how could they manifest this with you. Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. How could they manifest like a collectively happy relationship with you? How could they be manifesting a future together with you to a point where you would have a pet together or a family together? How can they do that? They're strategizing here and they're planning. In the past, they have the Fool in reverse and they also have the Nine of Swords in upright position. I feel that there's something about a missed opportunity and them beating themselves up to it because like, oh my God, like at that time I was so foolish for not taking a giant leap of faith towards Sagittarius, or oh my God, at that time I was so stupid of doing something that is so foolish to a point where I hurt Sagittarius and I drove Sagittarius away. Now in the present moment, they have the Six of Cups and they also have the Five of Swords in upright position. They're getting like a lot of headache. You can't escape their mind. You know what I mean? Like they can't quit you. They just can't. Because it's always so connected. It always feels so super duper connected. Like they see you everywhere they go. They see your name everywhere. They're reminded of you all the time. Even when they sleep, sometimes they dream about you. Because again, Six of Cups, this talks about nostalgia, where they're now reliving the good memories of the past. And it's something that drives them crazy by a lot. Now, in the future, they have the Five of Pentacles and they also have the Nine of Pentacles in upright position. I feel that in the future, the offer that you're getting may be from them, but I feel that there's going to be somebody new here, somebody who is much more independent, somebody who is much more financially stable, but we're going to clarify, yeah? But I feel that in the future, this person is going to, wallow up in disappointment and neglect, feeling rejected, feeling neglected, feeling abandoned, feeling as if like maybe I was not enough for Sagittarius and something like that. And they're going to be pursuing a lot about like, maybe if I have more money, Sagittarius would actually look at me. Maybe if I am much more stable financially, maybe Sagittarius could look at me. Something like that, okay? So let's clarify them now. Sagittarius. Not trying to make this as a spiritual woo type of reading, but I feel that this person is like, although you've turned your backs on them, it's because they are kind of like defining their values and their happiness on you. And they would really, really like to seek that validation, seek that emotional connection with you again. I do feel that they're probably are going to be Googling out, like how to, I don't know, how to make them reach out to me, or how to get Sagittarius kind of way, like trying to study you in order for them to try to manifest you. Okay, anyway. Sorry for that. But anyway, let's clarify them. I want to clarify that Six of Cups from their side. Four of Wands, Ace of Cups, and also the Three of Swords. Yeah? This was a painful situation, and I feel that in the past they were beating themselves up to it because, again, as I said, there's something here that they're regretting. It's either they regret about not taking a giant leap of faith towards you, not taking you seriously, or they regret overdoing something that they consider themselves as being foolish. But although they still kind of like experience the pain, but they're like, again, like it almost seems to me as if like they are expecting you to heal. The pain is so big for them to a point that they're expecting you to give them some sort of healing. But right now they're kind of like reliving the good memories of the past though. Okay, let's clarify the Five of Swords from their side. If you're single and ready to mingle, there is a high possibility of you actually dealing with somebody new, either already or this week or next week. But this person is somebody whom just got out of a connection or just got out of a relationship. Now, that was first clarified by the Ten of Swords, Chariot, and also the Two of Pentacles in upright position. There's something drastic here that this person wants to be doing. Your past person, I mean. Something really drastic. Because again, they could not really handle the pain that much to a point where every time they strongly feel you, they'd be like, okay, you know what, I need to do something about this. But then again, right after they have that desire, right after they have those impulses, they'd be like, okay, wait a minute, how do I do it? What should I do? Again, strategizing, right? Planning here. How do I do it? I don't know. How do I do it? How to get Sagittarius to be interested in me again, how to get Sagittarius to trust me again, and etc. Because again, this person kind of like hurt you in the past, and I feel that you were a bit hesitant in this, giving this person another chance. Let's clarify the Chariot here. Two of Wands, Eight of Wands, and also the Magician. I feel it from your side. It's like, it's nice to hear them still. It's good. It kind of like good for your ego of it to hear that kind of stuff. But I feel that at this present moment, what you guys are solely focused on is to get your energy and get your power back together again to a point where you are very confident that you have all of the element that it took for you to be manifesting your dream. For some of you, you might actually be traveling here. But there's something about you wanting to do a little bit of a magic when it comes to your life, and you're very excited about it. So the past is just something that, oh, okay, that person is like that, cool, but I'm still going to be focusing on my life and where do I want to see my life 5 years or 10 years from now. So let's clarify the Eight of Cups from your side. World. The thing is that there are certain things that I feel that in this period, Sagittarius, and this may not be actually related to your love life per se, but I feel that there's something here about what you thought was something that is stable because it has been your comfort zone for so long, turns out not to be something so stable anymore. But I feel that the way in which you would react to it is going to be a bit normal, like, oh, oh damn, like I used to thought I was really stable. Like maybe it's your work, maybe it's your ways of doing your work or anything like that. But it's like, oh, I thought I was stable, but turns out I wasn't. Good. How do I practically take care of that? So you're not really functioning, or you're not, yeah, I'm not going to say functioning, but you're not really operating from an emotional perspective, but you're much so operating from a very like rational and practical type of perspective. Okay, so let's clarify the Five of Pentacles from their side in the future. They can't quit you. Like something always brings them back to you. Like every time they want to, let's say for instance, they took a baby step in, you know, fully getting over this connection. 6 hours later, damn, I miss Sagittarius. Damn, I want to be with Sagittarius. Like something always brings them back to you. Always. Let's clarify the Two of Cups from your side here. You know what's interesting is that the King of Pentacles actually fell in my arms, in my hands, I mean reverse, and it just suddenly went upright. Congratulations. But you're like, I feel that you're going to try to find joy in giving a lot more stability and happiness for your life. You know what I mean? So if somebody were to be coming to you and let's say play the victim, like I feel this way, I feel this way, I feel this way, I feel this way, you're going to be like, okay. But you put me in that situation before too. Now that I am no longer there, you want me to be there again? You're so focused on your money, you're so focused on your career, you're so focused on, you know, getting back to your own 2 feet and being the kings and queens of your own life, practically speaking. Let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles from their side. Clarify the Page of Cups. It's actually rare to have a helicopter flying over. You're so done with your past person. Okay. So what this person is going to do here, Sagittarius, is I feel that at this present moment, what they're expecting is that for you to do something about it, right? But I can see that you don't want nothing to do with it and you won't do anything about it. Okay. So eventually I feel that this person is going to be putting in the work towards you, mustering up their courage in order to do something when it comes to this connection. But I just feel that, again, although it gets you interested, but you don't want anything further than just a shallow interaction. Like even if you still reply or even if you still respond, it's just going to be like a shallow interaction kind of thing. But anything deeper than that, you're not interested. And I feel that that kind of like led this person to be feeling like, well, like, I just don't get it. Like, how do I get it? I want it, but like Sagittarius behavior kind of like makes me afraid of opening up even more, or afraid of actually being vulnerable a little bit more, because it seems to me as if like Sagittarius wants nothing to do with me anymore and everything like that. Like your focus is switching here. And that's something about being a Sagittarius, you know, because I'm a Sagittarius myself. We have that all in or all out type of attitude. Like it's, if I'm all in with you, then I'm all in. My love is going to feel like a spotlight. But if I'm not all in with you, then that spotlight is gone and you will feel it. And I think this person finally get a sense of your absence because the spotlight is no longer there. So yeah. Now, for those of you who are single and ready to mingle, there might be a new person that is coming into your way. Actually, I see it in and out too, though. But yeah, again, this person is going to make your heart flutter, is going to get you excited too. But I feel that you're just like taking it slow, which I like. And there's something here about you not really liking somebody to question you or to question your intention or to question or to not trust you. Because I feel that you're so done on having to prove yourself towards another person. So when you find somebody who would ask you a question that seems a bit insecure, they'd be like, bye. Like the kind of questions like, why me? Like you must have like a lot of person that wants to date you. So why me? Why do you focus on me? It's like, so insecure. Bye. Don't want to deal with that. Bye. Okay. So let's pull some advice card for you here, Sagittarius. Okay, Four of Wands, the Empress, and also the Eight of Pentacles in that preposition. I feel that what you need to work on at this present moment, Sagittarius, is a lot to do with putting more time, putting more effort to places or people who you call home. Four of Wands does talks about happiness too, but it does talks about people who feels like home. Okay, I feel that maybe because you've been distracted or maybe because you had to take care of other aspects of your life, it kind of like take away the time and energy that you've put into people that you call home. Whoever this be, this could be your mom, it could be your dad, it could be your family, it could be your friend, it could be your colleague, whatever that may be. But I feel that at this present moment, in order for you to get better, in order for you to have that emotional support and especially that push to focus a lot more on your craft better, I feel that what you also need to do at this present moment is to surround yourself with people who you call home, okay? And I feel that there's something about you needing to admire your work. I feel that rather than feeling like a failure, like I can't believe that I just wasted my time over this person and for what? For nothing. I'm so dumb and everything like that. No, because there's a lot of lessons to be take away from this connection. And I feel that you need to start admiring your work and be much more grateful over the things that has been happening over your life. Like, wow, like I've been so brave. I've stepped up, I've reclaimed my own power. I've done this. I feel that you shouldn't really be hard on yourself. I think you should be much more proud with yourself. Like, wow, like I'm actually this much further than I was, 2 months ago. Admire your work, admire your grit, admire your strength, admire your persistencies as well, okay? Don't be too harsh. Don't feel like, oh, I'm not doing enough. I have a target that I need to achieve. No, sometimes for you to be resting and coming back home to people who feel like home and you giving a pat on your back like, okay, good job. You're doing very, very good. Good job. Look at where you're at right now. You're doing really, really good. It's something that is necessary for you to do, especially this week, okay? So I think that is it for my reading for you here, Sagittarius. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you've been looking for, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week for another weekly reading. All right, bye-bye, guys. Have a great day. I love you.